Munson Fellows, the Senior Fellows, the First Year Fellows, which you might also know as Freshman Fellows. They come on board in October, so hopefully I'll get to know some of you through that. The involvement fair in the back of the room that you're all going to stay around for and grab some food and talk to the folks back there. I supervise pretty much all of our student groups, including HENS and the planning board and our Honors Adventure Club, which they are recruiting for trips this semester. So, welcome, class of 2021. As Dr. Laux mentioned, my name is Sarah Georgia and I'm Co-Curricular Coordinator, as I just said. You might also recognize me from a couple of the FYS sections that I teach. That's a brand new initiative this year, and it's really exciting that I get to know, oh my gosh, almost 60 students pretty well in my Tuesday, Thursday classes. So I'd like to share a few facts about your class, if that's okay. The Beloit College Mindset, it's one of my favorite lists that comes out every year, and it reminds me what the students in the freshman class are coming in with in terms of life experience. So I know that most of you were born in 1998, some of you in 1999, and some of you were born in 98. So the last 2 years of the 1900s, when many of us, old people in the room, we were dealing with concerns for Y2K. You are the first generation for whom a phone has primarily been a video game, a direction finder, and a research library. In your lifetime, laptops have always been more popular and more widely spread or more widely used than desktop computers. And floppy disks have largely never existed. There have always been emojis to express your feelings, and you have always been searching for Pokemon. Technology has changed a lot in your lifetime, and the honors program has grown and adapted to fit the times as well. While academic rigor has always been a staple, we do so much more for students in the honors program here at UD, and you've just heard a lot of that from my colleagues, whether that's academic advisement, scholarship and enrichment opportunities, and so much more. My job is providing opportunities for you to get the most from your time in college by participating in the co-curricular events and taking up leadership positions. Today you'll have the opportunity to meet all of our associated student groups at the involvement fair. And during the second half, you can chat with all the members of those groups, but also take time to talk with one of the faculty members that introduced themselves a few minutes ago. They came on a Friday afternoon just to hang out with all of you, so give them that time back. Hopefully you've had the opportunity to give $1 either through actual cash or through using your Flex card. If you haven't done that yet, we've got representatives from HENS in the back who will happily take your money. If all of you donate $1, that's $531, and that funds half of the transportation needs for the day of service in November. So we do rely on your philanthropy, and this is the first time we're going to ask for money. We won't bother you at all for the next 3 years, and then we'll ask you one more time when you're seniors in the celebration called Back to Reading, which is kind of like your senior class reunion. So you've been in Reading 2 weeks now. In 4 years, you'll have the opportunity to come back and have fun and celebrate again, and we'll ask you to support the senior class gift. So for now, just $1. The Munson Fellows have done some really excellent work this year preparing a skit for all of you. They're about to come up on stage and present what I think is scenes from the Game Show Network. So I'm going to turn the stage over to them, and I hope you enjoy their presentation.
Yeah, Carissa! Go for 2D!
and welcome to today's edition of the Newlywed Game. I'm your host, Andrew Bogdanovich. Today we have our contestants, R.A. Aaron and Munson Sienna. Let's get to know them a little bit with this video.
Hi, my name's Munson Sienna, and I'm R.A. Aaron, and we're Residence Hall partners. Some of the things we like to do together are long walks on the Harrington Beach, romantic din-dins in Russell Dining Hall, shopping together at the pod, and living in harmony.
Okay, what an interesting pair. Now here's how the game will work. I'm going to ask our contestants questions about one another. If their answers match, they get a point. Let's start with our first question. Munson Sienna, what is your favorite thing that R.A. Aaron does?
Okay, so Erin has some responsibilities that I don't have. And I really like the way she enforces the rules of the residence hall, so that's what I'm going to go with as my answer.
Okay, and R.A. Aaron, what do you think Sienna said was her favorite thing that you did?
Well, I've recently taken up the ukulele, and I know she's like really jealous of my skills, so I'm gonna have to go with jamming on my ukulele.
I'm sorry, but your answer did not match. No points. Question 2. R.A. Aaron, what is your favorite thing that Munson Sienna does?
Well, as you know, Andrew, Munson Fellows are unique to the honors program and are familiar with a bunch of really cool academic resources here on campus, so I have to say that my favorite thing Munson Sienna does is give awesome advice on academics.
Great answer. Munson Sienna, what do you think R.A. Aaron said?
Well, I know that Erin really loves food, and we really love to go to Dunkin' Donuts together. So I do not know if this is the answer, but I'm going to say we can fit an entire Dunkin' Donut in her mouth.
Well, that is quite an accomplishment. Your answers once again do not match. Let's go to question 3. Munson Sienna, what responsibilities do the two of you share?
Well, I know that our residents' well-being is so important to both Erin and I. So to make sure they are adjusting to college life, I'll say that together we value supporting and being there for our residents.
Great answer. R.A. Aaron?
While Sienna and I have different responsibilities in our job descriptions, we share a common goal that's supporting and being there for our residents in any way that we can.
Great job. Your answers match. And on to question 4. R.A. Aaron, you both just said that's your responsibility to support your residents. How do you plan on seeing this through?
Well, the best thing I can do for my residents is to make my role very clear for them. I'm trained in different support tactics, and I'm here to help with any roommate conflicts they may have.
Okay. And Munson Sienna?
Well, the most important thing I can do for my residents is to listen to them and to what they need. From there, I can point them in the direction of any resources or opportunities aligned with their interests.
Well, these are both great answers. Once again, they do not match. And now for our final question of the show. Sienna, how are you planning on bringing your floor together?
Well, along with neighborhood events, I'll be planning on my floor. Some awesome building-wide events for the honors community include Nacho Munson Fellows this Thursday, study breaks, fall coffee house, and pizza with the prof. Can't wait to see you all there.
Wonderful ideas. And Aaron?
I hope to work with Sienna in support of our events, but some things I hope to use to strengthen my core community this year include floor meetings, icebreakers, and encouraging floor-wide participation in net activities.
Once again, your answers do not match. And that's all we have for tonight. Catch us next time on the Newlywed Game.
So now we're just going to go over some of the differences between a Munson and an RA. So some of the Munson Fellow duties include advising students about academic classes. Some of the programs they put on each semester is Nacho Munson Fellow, study breaks, fall coffee house, and pizza with a prof. Munsons also hold quarter checks, and they also help with class registration.
In addition, some RA duties include handling roommate conflicts, enforcing residence hall rules, and RAs like to hold floor meetings, icebreakers, and encouraging floor-wide participation in net activities.
There's also a few similarities between Munson Fellows and RAs. They both provide emotional support for the residents, and they are also both mandatory reporters for sexual misconduct.
We both want to see you succeed, and we both want to build community within our floors.
It's time for Family Feud. Introducing the Strong family playing against the Weaver family.
And now, the star of our show, Steve Harvey.
Welcome back to Family Feud. I'm your man, Steve Harvey, and like always, we got another good one for you today. First up, the Strongs. The Strongs will be playing against the Weaver family. All right, now let's get started. We surveyed 100 people. Top 6 answers are on the board. Try and find the most popular answer. Can I get Nisha Weaver and Aaron Strong?
Let's go!
Okay, here's the question. What are some honors program activities?
Hens.
Show me hands!
Ding.
Top response! That means we'll head over to the Weaver family. So Weaver family, can you name another honors activity?
Honors Planning Board.
Show me HPB!
Ding.
Congratulations, moving on. Carissa?
Freshman Fellows.
Show me Freshman Fellows!
Ding.
Freshman Fellows is a great way to get involved in the honors program. Play different events with the Munson Fellows. Nisha, can you name another activity?
The Honors Blog.
Show me Honors Blog!
Ding.
The Honors Blog is also called 186 South College. Ariel, can you get another way to get involved in the honors program?
Honors Mosaic.
Do we have Honors Mosaic?
Ding.
Yes, we do. Weaver family, you're doing great. Let's see if you can get the last way to get involved. Carissa, what do you think it is?
By going to the pod at 2 a.m.
Let's see the pod. Unfortunately, that's not it. Good idea. I might hit up the pod later, but unfortunately, it's not the last honors activity. Let's see what the last program is. Honors Adventure Club. Woo! All right, on to the second and final question of this shortened episode of Family Feud. Contestant from each team. Tina, Ariel.
Yeah,
All right, here's the question. If you need help at all, where can you go or who can you turn to? Tina.
Munson Fellows. Munson Fellows.
Show me Munson Fellow.
Ding.
All right, that's the second highest response. This would be tough for you to steal. Ariel, what do you think it is?
Tutoring Center.
Show me Tutoring Center.
Ding.
Correct, but unfortunately not enough to steal from the Strongs. We're gonna head over there. Aaron, can you name another place or person you can go to for help?
Yes, I can, Steve. I go to my professor.
Let's see Professor.
Ding.
And that's our top response. Great job, Aaron. Sienna, you get another.
Well, Steve, I'm gonna say my classmates.
Show me classmates.
Ding.
Classmates are always great to turn to for help because they're in the same boat as you. What are other helpful resources, Tina?
The Counseling Center.
Let's see Counseling Center.
Ding.
That is another correct response. Great job. Never hesitate to turn to the Counseling Center on the second floor of Perkins. All right. Aaron, you're up again. Pressure's on. Can you name another?
Career Services.
Okay. Show me Career Service Center.
Ding.
That is correct. Actually, how I got my job here hosting Family Feud. Sienna, can you get the very last response?
Does it include the Office of Equity and Inclusion?
Let's see Office of Equity and Inclusion.
Ding.
Whoa, a clean sweep. You got them all correct. Well, that's all we have for this episode of Family Feud. Join us next week.
Alright, so we're just going to review some ways to get involved on campus with the honors program. So there's HENS. They participate in service activities in the New York area, and they also host the HENS Day of Service. If you have any questions, ask Munson Fellow Gina. And then there's also Honors Planning Board, sometimes referred to HPB. They plan out and about events for all honors students. And if you want to become a freshman rep, ask Munson Fellow Tina.
In addition, you can be a freshman fellow. You get to plan fun events for your peers with the help of us Munson Fellows. Or if you want to showcase your writing, you can write in the Honors blog, also called 186 South College. Make sure to ask Munson Fellow Olivia or Aaron for more information.
And so who can you talk to if you need help? Professors are a great resource. Just make sure you're respectful when you're approaching them. Munson Fellows are also an option, especially for academics, and there's also tutoring centers all around campus, and one of my favorites is the one in the ice lab.
And finally, classmates. They understand exactly what you're going through, and I'm sure they'd love to help.
Hello, and welcome to Jeopardy! I'm your host, Alex Trebek. Let's meet our contestants.
Hi, I'm Jada, and I'm majoring in economics and political science. Hi, I'm Lisa, and I'm a junior majoring in pre-veterinary medicine.
I'm a junior majoring in art history and history.
Now that we know our contestants, let's get started. Alisa, please pick the first question.
I choose academics for 400.
All right, academics for 400. An honors award earned upon completing 18 honors credits by the end of one's sophomore or spring and maintaining a 3.3 GPA.
What is the honors enrichment award?
Nope. The Honors Enrichment Award is money you can apply for to do a creative project or research.
What is the GHA?
Correct. Olivia, choose the next question.
I'm going to go with honors events for 800, please.
Let's see, honors events for 800. A monthly event in which professors are invited to give a topical talk and answer questions in one of Reading's lounges.
What is Pizza with Professor?
Yes, Elisa. Please choose the next question.
Can I have academics for 600?
Yes, you can. Academics are 600. The undergraduate degree earned upon completing all major requirements, honors requirements, and the thesis.
What is the honors degree?
Wrong. An honors degree does not require a thesis. Correct. Jana, Jana, please choose the next question. Okay. Who are they for 400? A retired UD chemistry professor who helped found the honors program.
Who is Dr. Bernie Munson?
You are right. Lisa, please choose the next question.
Can I have honors events for 600?
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Looks like it's the Daily Double. All right, let's see the Daily Double question. Honors. A weekly event on Wednesday nights in the building lounge at 9 p.m. where professors are invited to Reading for casual conversation over snacks.
What are study breaks?
Correct! Congratulations! Okay, Elisa, choose the next question.
I choose who are they for 800?
All right. A group of service-oriented honor students who participate in activities in the New Art area.
Honors planning board?
Incorrect. The Honors Planning Board is actually a group of honor students who plan events for the whole honors community. Yes! What question would you like to choose next? Okay. A meeting with your Munson Fellow and an opportunity to discuss classes, your college transition, and set goals for the semester.
What are quarter tests?
Correct! What question would you like?
I would like to do academics for 800, please.
Okay. A way to work with professors to take a 300 level or 400 level course for honors credit if an honors section is not officially offered.
What is the independent honors contract?
Yes! And now for the final question. Who are they for 600? Engaged first-year honors students who work with the Munson Fellows to plan honors events and build community within Reading.
What is a writing fellow?
That is correct. That is not correct. I lied. My bad. Writing fellows are upperclassmen honor students who are placed into your program to help improve your writing skills. That is the right answer. And that's all we have for today at Jeopardy. Thanks for playing.
Award, also known as the GHA. You need 18 honors credits by the end of one sophomore spring, and 12 of these credits need to be obtained in the first year and include Honors English 110 and Colloquium. You must also maintain a 3.3 GPA.
The honors degree with distinction are for honors students who want to write a thesis. And finally, one event honors likes to hold is Pizza with a Prof, where we meet professors from all disciplines and engage in fun conversations, ranging from local hiking to migration.
There's also study breaks Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Next week, come out and see Professor Steve Tagg. And there's also the Honors Richmond Award.
We also have quarter checks where we set goals for your semester and discuss academic options.
Hello everyone and welcome to The Price is Right. We are your hosts, Ellen and Nisha. First, let me go over the rules of the game. We are going to select 4 people from the audience to come on down and join us on stage.
I'm then going to present an item and my 4 contestants will say their guess at the correct price. You cannot take the same answer as someone else. The contestant with the closest answer without going over wins and stays on stage with us for the next round. We will then pick 3 more people from the audience or our line to come up and play. The winner will get bragging rights and occasionally gummy bears. Where are my volunteers?
Alright, now for our first question. What GPA do you need to have at the end of freshman year to stay in honors?
I think it's 3.5. It's got to be way higher than that, like a 3.8, right?
Well, 3.2 sounds pretty honorable.
There's an GPA requirement. And the correct answer is 3.2! Yay, Sienna! You get to stay with us for the next round! Can we have our next group of people up here?
Alright, on to the next one. How many Munson Fellows are there?
At least 5.5.
6. 12.
20.
You there in the red, you're the closest! Mitchell! The correct answer is 16! And can we get our next group of contestants up here?
And continuing on, how many different Honors Fellows positions are there?
I'm getting 1 from the audience. Yeah, that's right.
20. 4.
3. And Mitchell's got it again. We have 4 here. And we're going on to our last question. Actually, no, shameless plug. Find out more information about becoming a freshman fellow, which is one of the 4 positions, including Munson Fellows, Freshman Fellows, Senior Fellows, and Writing Fellows. So find out more of becoming a freshman fellow during the Honors Involvement Fair, which is happening behind you. Congrats! You get to stay with us for the next round, Mitchell.
Alright, so the last round here. Alright, this is our last question for the day, so let's make it count. How many honors credits do I need to take during my first year to get the General Honors Award?
7, 10, 5. And here we have it, folks. Mitchell has got it again. 12 credits.
Congrats to our winner, Mitchell. You all did a fantastic job. That's all we have time for now, folks. Thanks for playing along with us on The Price is Right. We'll see you soon.
Alright, so let's talk numbers. You need a 3.2 GPA at the end of your first year as a freshman.
You also need 18 credits by the end of your sophomore year to get the General Honors Award. 12 of those credits must be taken during your first year. You also need a 3.3 GPA for the General Honors Award and a 3.4 GPA to graduate with honors degree with distinction. Thank you for your attention.
Now clap your hands.
great, right? Andrew did pretty well, I think. Would you all please introduce yourselves? Where's the... Okay, just shout out your names and your floors. Just shout them out.
Hello, my name's Olivia. I'm studying art history and history. I'm a junior and I'm 4B's Munson.
Hi, I'm Elisa. I'm a junior pre-veterinary medicine major with minors in wildlife conservation and environmental humanities.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm a junior mechanical engineering major with minors in biomechanical engineering and bioelectrical engineering. And my section is 1A. Yeah. Come on, guys!
Hello, my name is Andrew. I'm a sophomore chemical engineering major with a minor in biochemical engineering, and I'm the Munson Fellow for 5D.
I'm Jaina. I'm majoring in economics and political science. I'm a junior and I'm on 3A.
I'm Nisha. I'm a sophomore majoring in chemical engineering with minors in biology, chemistry, and biochemical engineering. And I'm the Munson for 2A and 2B.
Hi, I'm Ellen. I'm a sophomore math and economics major minoring in public policy, and I'm the Munson Fellow for 2C.
Hi, I'm Carissa. I'm a sophomore biology major minoring in Spanish for healthcare, and my section is 2D.
Hello. I'm Erin. I'm a sophomore pre-vet major with minors in wildlife and biology. And I'm the Munson Fellow for 3C.
I'm Ariel. I'm a biomedical engineering major and minoring in entrepreneurial studies, and my section's 5A.
Hi, I'm Savannah Lyle. I'm also a biomedical engineering major with minors in biochemical engineering and history, and my section is 3B. Also, shout out to my FYS class.
Hi, I'm Tina. I'm a sophomore psychology major. I'm the Munson for 4D. Hi, I'm Amy. I'm a nursing major and public health minor, and my section's 4A.
Hi, I'm Megan. I'm a civil engineer major with a business administration minor, and my section is 3D.
Okay, so just for some closing remarks, before I dismiss you for the food and involvement here in the back. Number one, I promise I will have 10 pounds of gummy bears at next week's study break.
Thank you. Thank you.
Number two, thanks to your generosity, some of you, we raised $50.97. I don't know what happened to the other 3 cents. But please remember that you can still donate and hang out in the back with our hens group. And remember, every dollar really does count, so please take a second to donate. And thanks again for coming. Please go in an orderly fashion to the back.